It started with the rain, not the kind that pours all at once, not dramatic, not loud, just slow, quiet, persistent, the kind that makes the world feel smaller. I was driving with no destination. The windshield wipers moved back and forth in a rhythm that felt almost human, like breathing, left, right, right. Every swipe erased the world for a second and brought it back just a little more blurred. Streetlights stretched into golden lines across the glass. Red taillights melted into something soft, distant, unreal. It was 2:17 a.m. I remember because I checked the time 3 times. Not because I cared, but because I didn't know what else to do. My phone buzzed. I didn't look at it right away. I already knew who it was. You always know. I let it buzz again and again, then silence. I finally glanced down at the screen. We need to talk. 4 words, 4 simple words that somehow carry the weight of 1,000 endings. I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because of course. Of course it was tonight. Of course it was raining. Of course I was alone. I pulled over near a gas station that looked like it hadn't changed since the 90s. Flickering lights, half-empty parking lot, a vending machine humming quietly in the corner. The rain got heavier. I didn't go inside. I just sat there, hands on the wheel, engine running. Life paused. You ever notice how silence in a car isn't really silence? There's always something. The engine, the rain, your thoughts, especially your thoughts, and mine, they wouldn't stop. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe she's just tired. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe... No. You don't send "we need to talk" at 2 a.m. for nothing. I picked up the phone, stared at the message, typed a reply, deleted it, typed again, deleted again. Finally, about what? Sent. 3 dots appeared instantly, then disappeared, then came back, then disappeared again. That was worse than the message. Then finally, I don't think this is working anymore. And just like that, everything got quiet, not outside. The rain was still there. The engine was still humming. But inside, nothing. You ever feel that? That moment when something ends and your brain just refuses to process it, like it's buffering, like reality hasn't loaded yet. I read the message again and again and again, like somehow the words would change. They didn't. I leaned back in the seat, closed my eyes, took a deep breath. It smelled like rain and old coffee. We used to sit in this exact car, same seats, same dashboard, different world. She loved the rain, said it made everything feel honest. I never understood what that meant until now, because there's nothing fake about this moment. No filters, no distractions, no pretending, just me, a car, and a message that changed everything. I started driving again. Didn't know where I was going, didn't care. The city looked different, or maybe I did. Every street felt like a memory. Every turn reminded me of something. A place we went, a joke she made, a song she loved. I turned on the radio. Bad idea. First song that came on? Ours. Of course. I turned it off immediately, but it was too late. The memory hit anyway. Summer night, windows down, her laughing, hair flying everywhere, singing off key, not caring. I smiled, just for a second, then it faded. Funny how memories work. They don't ask permission, they just show up. The rain got heavier, almost aggressive now, like it had something to prove. I slowed down, could barely see the road, and that's when I saw him. A man standing on the side of the road, no umbrella, no jacket, just standing there, not waving, not asking for help, just standing. Something about that felt wrong. I drove past him, then checked the mirror. He was still there, watching the road. I don't know why I did it. I really don't. But I slowed down, then stopped, then reversed, pulled up next to him, rolled the window down just a little. "You okay?" I asked. He looked at me, took a second to respond. "Yeah," he said. "I think so." Not exactly reassuring. "You need a ride?" He hesitated, then nodded. Got in. Closed the door, sat quietly. "No, thank you." No explanation, just silence. I started driving again. "Where to?" I asked. He looked out the window, watched the rain. "Just forward," he said. I almost laughed. Not very specific. "I know." Silence again. There was something strange about him. Not dangerous, just off, like he wasn't fully there. "You live around here?" I asked. "Not anymore." That answer stuck. "What do you mean?" He didn't reply right away. Then, "Ever feel like you're driving, but you're not really going anywhere?" I glanced at him. "Yeah," I said. "Tonight, actually." He nodded, like he already knew that. We drove in silence for a while, rain hitting the windshield harder now. Then he asked, "Who hurt you?" I almost hit the brakes. "What?" "You've been gripping the wheel too tight since I got in." I looked down. He was right. I relaxed my hands. "It's nothing," I say,